Hello, hello. Today we are looking into the case of Noel Rodriguez-Alvarez. He is a 6-year-old missing boy from Texas. There was like a welfare check and they interviewed the parents or the mom, and then they fled the country to Turkey. Police say the boy hasn't been seen since November, but authorities were not alerted that he was missing until about a week ago. The mother lied to investigators about her son being with his father in Mexico. She apparently said that he was there with the father, and then the father saying that he never even met the boy before, and the flight records or whatever confirm the accuracy of that statement. Charles Parson owns the home behind which the family was staying in a converted shed. There was, I think, 10 other children, or 10 children total. Police have found no evidence of what happened to Noel or whether a crime was committed. His mother and stepfather took the 6 other children to a Turkish Airways flight to Istanbul on Thursday. Spencer said the flight was meant to connect to India, where one of them is from originally, but authorities are not yet certain of the family's final destination. So we're going to look into this, see what we can get. This is an energy reading. It is all allegedly my opinion, not facts, based off of reading the energy. Okay, so first let's look into what, if anything, was going on in November with this boy. Hanged Man, 3 of Pentacles. Sacrifice and a team falling apart. The King of Wands reversed. So we have, okay, so this boy had severe disabilities, and maybe also health issues as well. The King of Wands reversed with Hangman and reversed 3 of Pentacles. Makes me feel like this boy became a burden, a little bit too much for someone, and someone snapped. The Hanged Man is here kind of like, I need to choose me over you because I can't handle this anymore. Like, if I continue to try to handle this, it's going to ruin me because of trying to care for you. Page of Pentacles to clarify the 3 of Pentacles reversed. 7 of Swords to clarify Hangman. The Magician in reverse to clarify the reversed King of Wands. So that's manipulation coming from the person who snapped. And then Hanged Man, this is how I said, I can't sacrifice myself to keep caring for you. It's too much. Betrayal. I should be protecting you, but I'm not. And then the 3 of Pentacles reversed and Page of Pentacles upright. It's the mom who snapped. It's the mom who snapped, crossed the line, and then manipulated the situation. So that happened in November. What happened in December? Ace of Pentacles, the Hermit, and 6 of Cups. gave him to somebody? Did she people move him? 8 of Wands and Queen of Pentacles. I feel like she sold him. I don't think that she is the one. If there was harm brought to him, I don't think it was by her. Either she had someone else do it for her, or she passed him off to somebody else. Like a sale of a child to one person that she talked to that would probably also sell him. So passing from one to another. Is what I'm seeing. Did that happen in November? Queen of Wands. Yeah, November. One queen to the other. The queen that came up with the idea to pass him to the queen that would give the money. Was not expecting that. I gotta go see what my cats are doing. Hold on. Okay. They said that her or her husband never made any indication that they were planning to leave the country when they were questioned. But he believes the mother was afraid of losing her children. He said that a period a couple years back when her kids were taken out of her custody almost broke her completely. He can't imagine that she would ever do anything to harm Noel. High Priestess reverse. Ace of Wands reversed. It's giving me the feeling of, oh, Hangman sacrifice. It's giving me the feeling of I can't handle you anymore, and if I continue to try to handle you, it's going to be me sacrificing the rest of my kids because you're stressing me out so bad that I can't handle you and everyone else. It's like one or the other. If the mother passed him off to someone else, what was her intention? Like, what was the vibe of that pass off? Page of Cups reversed, Page of Swords, 7 of Cups. It's almost like, it's almost like I'm passing you off to someone that I hope will do better than I will, even though I know that I'm probably being lied to. Like, at my core, I know this is not the right thing to do, but I feel like I'm doing the right thing by my other children by passing you off to someone else that may care for you better, or just at least I can convince myself that there's a possibility that they'll care for you better, because if I continue to try to care for you, I'm going to end up losing the rest of my kids. Oh, Page of Cups, Page of Swords. Yeah, it's like, how did she find the person that she passed him to? 6 of Wands reversed. Queen of Swords. It's like someone convinced her that they would be able to like get him the right help or something. Like, it's weird. Let me try these cards. Let's see what we get. And pull 3 from each side. Serial killer, but it's a doll ripped apart. Kidnapped, but it came out in reverse. So kidnapped in reverse. Yeah, not kidnapped. Given to someone who took him. And work. Kidnapped. This is making me think, not serial killer, but like, see how there's like the doll on the card and it's ripped apart? It's almost like if someone was presenting as, oh, I'll give him a good home with all these toys and everything, and then, but in reality, they didn't really have good intentions. But it wasn't a kidnapping, it was being given the boy. I think the person who was given him had the intentions to just pass him off to somebody else, but I don't know if that was represented to the mom or not. The, whatever you call her. No, with water. Yeah, I don't think that she just like disposed of him. Blackmail. Huh. Run away in reverse. So yeah, he didn't leave and he wasn't kidnapped. He was given to someone else. Blackmail. You get 2 more cards to clarify blackmail. Drugs and poison in reverse. Travel in reverse, because he did not travel with them. Clarify blackmail. We got drugs and poison in reverse and travel in reverse. It's interesting because when I said I needed to go check and see what my cats were doing, my one cat locked my other cat in the bathroom. And in my mind, as I was walking back in here, I was thinking, I wonder if like she left him somewhere and then somebody else came and picked him up. And now we have that. So Five of Cups. Yeah, it's like she couldn't do it anymore, but she couldn't bring herself to harm him either. But she was involved with someone who she knew that she could give him to for some reason, but like she knew that it wasn't right to, like, she knew that that person didn't have good intentions, but she felt like she had no other option, and she kind of convinced herself that it was okay. What can we know about where he is right now? Nine of Diamonds reversed. Yeah, that would be money coming in. And plans changing, but it was in reverse. So money going out. I'm wondering if it's like a dealer or something that she knows. Oh, Queen of Diamonds. Which is interesting because I got the other queen. I think she gave him to like another woman that she knows that's like... It's almost like maybe the other woman claimed that she was going to take care of him, and then that was never the intention, and it's almost like it was obvious, but she convinced herself that maybe it was true. Regret and intergalactic travel. Was it a permanent thing? Was she giving him to someone permanently or just like temporarily? Death in reverse and Page of Wands. No, permanently. But I honestly, like, this sounds weird, but I feel like she didn't, like, not that she didn't want to. She truly felt like she had no other option. This isn't an excuse. I'm just telling you what I feel like is happening in her brain. Like, she felt like it's you or the rest of my children. But I can't make sense of like what happened with the giving him to someone, because it's weird. Because it's like she's trying to convince herself of her own BS. Like, this is like, I know that what you're saying to me is not the truth. I know that you don't have good intentions, but like, I'm this far into it, so... Yeah, Judgment in reverse. That's like and Four of Cups in reverse and Justice upright. Yeah, the Nine of Wands being reversed is like, I literally can't handle it anymore. I'm too overwhelmed. And then the Four of Cups reversed is like, okay, well, I'm going to try this option because all these other options weren't working. And then Justice is like, okay, I feel like this may be a fair option for him. She convinced herself of something that she knew wasn't true. I almost feel like it was supposed to be temporary, though. I don't know why I keep thinking that. Like, oh, you take him for X amount of time, or, oh, I'll take him for a couple months, and then just, like, never gave him back. How close is she with this person that I believe she passed him off to? How are they? Friends, co-workers? The Hierophant. It's like being involved in the same organization. I'm wondering if it's like a drug dealer or something. Or someone that she knows through... Oh. Ace of Swords reverse and Four of Wands. Wondering if she owed someone money. The Hanged Man would be like, yeah, sacrifice, take this child. I feel like she owed someone money and somehow it came into this boy being passed off. New World Order in reverse and Marriage Wedding in reverse. Nothing new under the sun. Marriage Wedding in reverse. It's the husband that owes something. Distraction. Inside. Look over here, not over there. What was going on inside the home? Marriage in reverse. Yeah, it's like the husband owes somebody something. And somehow that resulted in this kid being passed off. The person whose home it was that they were living in the shed of said that Rodriguez Singh became a family member to him. He became her adopted godfather, he said. She was never charged rent, but would help with bills and care for Parson and help care for Parson when he had medical needs. He can't recall a time when he was the one to buy food for the house since she moved in. He and the family would regularly eat meals together, and he got to know all of them well. He described the mom as hard-headed and opinionated, but kind at heart. Oh no, this is the man. Singh, he said, cared about his wife and all the children and would spoil them with clothes and toys. The family had problems like any other, but from everything he saw, they truly cared about each other. It's feeling to me like the man in this situation, which I don't believe is it's not the father of him, it's the stepfather. He got himself involved in something, and then the mom made some kind of decision that led to the little boy being given to someone else. Knight of Cups, that would be the romantic partner. And that would also be, because it's not the king, it's the knight. This is like, he wasn't the one to make the ultimate decision, it was her. The fool. Not understanding what was going to happen. Oh. Blackmail. Oh. Tower reverse, the lovers. Oh. Allegedly, my opinion, I think he was rented out but never given back to make up for a debt. It's like renting him out. You owe me X amount of whatever, so I'll rent him out for whatever amount of time. And then it's like, once that person has him, they're like, okay, actually you owe interest because we had to track you down and do all this, and we're not going to give him back until that. And then but kidnapped came out in reverse, so it's not a kidnapping. Someone didn't come in and take him. Somebody was given him and then just didn't give him back. Family stays around for a certain amount of time, trying to work it out, gets questioned by police, tries again to get him back, realizes they can't tell what actually happened, so they fled the country. Allegedly, my opinion. What can I get about what I just said? The devil. An evil web that's been woven. Also, this would be like the addiction part of it, or like the IOU. Kind of afraid to ask this, but what is the person who has him? What's their plan? What's their plan now? Three of Cups. Four of Swords reverse and 10 of Wands reverse. So getting ready to make some kind of change to release a heavy burden that has something to do with community. It almost feels like being passed off to someone else. Like, okay, we're gonna keep the kid until you pay up, and then police become on to you, and then you leave the country, and I now still have this kid that I was really just keeping long enough till I got what I wanted out of you, and then I was gonna give him back, but now you left, and now I'm stuck with this kid. I'm getting ready to have him go with someone else, or otherwise relieve myself of this burden that I now have since you left the country and you left him behind. I'll pull a couple more of these. Here we go. School in reverse. Outer space in reverse and hidden in reverse. Outer space staying in. Hidden in reverse. If he's found not alive, it's going to be in a way that the people who put him there and did it are going to be trying to make it look like the parents are the one who did it, even though they weren't. I mean, not that they did good, obviously, but it's like it would be set up in a way that it would trace back and be like, oh, well, obviously the parents did this before they left, type of thing. Water supply. Oh, government in reverse. Corruption in reverse. It's like trying to trick the authorities into thinking that he was in... I don't know if the people who have him are planning to continue to pass him on, or if they're planning to just dispose of him. But if they do dispose of him, it's almost like he would be found in some kind of water, so that it could be made to look like this is something that happened before the parents left. Secret weapon in reverse and suicide in reverse. Oh, maybe drugs would be found in his system. Or it could be made to look like it was an accident that just was covered up. Are the parents and the family running from someone right now? Besides the authorities? Like, are they running from other Five of Swords reversed and Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, and they feel like they've gotten away. This is deeper than just a missing child. They're like wrapped up in something. Yeah, because the Five of Swords would be like trying to get this little boy back was what was anchoring us to this place, but now we need to cut him loose and move, because if we don't, these people are going to get us. And then Nine of Pentacles would be like, okay, we successfully got out of the country and away from the people who were trying to get us. They're not just running from police, they're running from someone else too. It's almost like how people are saying like, oh, the mom would never do this, she loves her kid so much. It's almost like the people that were like counting on that, like, oh, well, if this happens and we keep the kid for longer, she's definitely gonna do whatever it takes to get the kid back. And then instead of that, she didn't, and she left. And then it's like, okay, well, what now? King of Swords, Knight of Swords reversed. Yeah, it's like someone... This is like if you piss off the person who's like in charge of a branch of an operation, and like you don't realize that this person's so powerful, and then you step on their toes and you're like, oh, I messed with the wrong person. And then the Knight of Swords reverse is just like this person's very aggressive, like not letting it go. Like, oh, okay, like you think I'm just going to give your kid back until you give me back what I want? No, like... The Empress and the Emperor both reversed. And we had the King and the Knight, which is the person who has the power and is in charge, being a bully, taking the power away from the Empress and the Emperor. Oh, yeah. You pulled two of these for the Empress and two for the Emperor. Five of Diamonds, which is... Where is it? Yeah, financial setbacks. It's also instability. This is going to sound not good, but it's also shopping. Like, yeah. Seven of Diamonds, which is another card about money and rewards. It's also like extra, so... Yeah, this is like a IOU gone wrong, because you owe me, but you actually owe me more than what you're thinking, because I want more. And I'm going to try and force you to give me more. But it backfires because you get scared and leave. Six of Clubs in reverse. Yeah, so this would be taking responsibility and transporting, but it's in reverse. So it's the mom who's responsible for the decision, but it's the male who's responsible for the debt and for not taking care of the debt sooner. Oh yeah, Queen of Spades in reverse. It's almost like the couple knew another couple, and the female convinced the mom to do this so that it would make up for the male's debt. but the female is under control of some other male, and that other male was like, okay, well, we got this far, so we're getting the rest of what we're owed. And then the mom realized that the female was not her real friend, but it was too late. That's what I'm getting. I'm gonna pull a couple more of these, see what we get. And I'm gonna wrap this one up because I can't be in this energy for much longer. Well, it just randomly fell out alive. Yeah, I think they're still trying to decide what to do. I'm gonna pull 3 from this side and 3 from that side. Accident, ritual. Accident has an airplane on it. Like how they left the country. That part was an accident. That wasn't supposed to happen. They were supposed to stick around to get the kid back. But they got pressure put on them from the police. Got spooked, and then they had the police after them and this other person after them. That's the I got it. Oh, it's either you or my other children. It was literal. It was either I stick around here and try and get you back and sacrifice the rest of my children to these people that are after us, or I take my kids and leave. It's literal. I thought it was emotional, like I emotionally have to choose the rest of my kids or trying to handle you, but it's literal. It's, am I going to stay and try and get you back, or am I going to get out of here with the other kids? Affluent in reverse. Yeah, they didn't have the, whatever it was that was owed, they didn't have it. Imprisonment. Thief in reverse. I'm telling you, that's just like the kidnap that came out in reverse. It's like, I didn't take you, I was giving you, but then also I'm going to keep you longer because I'm owed something. Justice in reverse. Oh. It's going to be hard to trace it back to the people that are actually responsible for what's happening now. Okay, I'm done with this energy. Goodbye.